Most people will live their entire lives and never realize they were playing at the lowest level. If that hits a nerve, good, because in the next few minutes you're going to see exactly where you stand in the game of life. And once you recognize your level, you'll understand why your results look the way they do. So stay with me until the end. The third level changes everything. Not everyone lives at the same level of awareness. Level 1, the victim. The victim lives in reaction mode. Life happens, and they automatically respond. The boss raises their voice, their mood collapses, their partner becomes distant, anxiety kicks in, money gets tight, panic takes over. Every external trigger creates an internal storm. The victim doesn't see causes, they only see effects. To them, life is a series of events that just happen. They feel like a character in a movie someone else is directing. It's like being a leaf in the wind. Wherever the gust blows, that's where you go. No anchor, no center, just constant movement dictated by forces outside of you. The victim believes the world is more powerful than they are, that circumstances are in control, that other people determine how they feel. They wake up in the morning, and the old program boots up automatically. The same thoughts, the same worries, the same emotional reactions. It's like running outdated software on a powerful computer. The hardware has potential, but the system keeps replaying the same code. A month passes, a year passes, 5 years pass. The scenery changes. New job, new relationship, new goals. But the internal pattern stays the same. Different faces, same dynamics, different problems, same emotional responses. Why? Because the stage props change, but the script doesn't. The victim lives at the level of effect. They react to what shows up on the surface, never questioning what's generating it underneath. It's like standing in front of a mirror and arguing with the reflection, instead of realizing the reflection is responding to you. They don't yet see that their internal state, their beliefs, their identity, their emotional baseline, is constantly shaping their external experience. From this level, life feels unpredictable and overwhelming. Freedom feels distant. Power feels external. And as long as someone stays here, they will keep fighting symptoms, without ever touching the source.
Level 2. The player. The player has woken up, but not fully. They start noticing patterns. The same relationship dynamics, the same financial cycles, the same emotional crashes. They no longer believe everything is random. Curiosity kicks in. The search begins. The player reads self-development books, listens to podcasts, tries affirmations, visualization, meditation, manifestation techniques. And sometimes it works. Income increases, opportunities appear, relationships improve. But then, the drop. It's like pressing the up button in an elevator. You start rising, and suddenly the cable jerks. Life becomes a roller coaster. Highs of excitement, lows of frustration. Why? Because the player is still trying to change the image on the screen without upgrading the operating system. They're using tools, but not transforming identity. It's like learning how chess pieces move, without understanding the strategy of the entire game. The player realizes reality is flexible, responsive, almost interactive, but they assume the key is the right technique, the right words, the right morning routine, the right formula. They search for the secret, and every time something works they think, this is it, I figured it out. But if underneath the technique, there's still fear, scarcity, self-doubt, life slowly pulls them back to their baseline, because reality doesn't respond to action alone. It responds to state. The player understands they're in the game, but they're still playing at the level of strategy, not at the level of source code. It's like someone who learned how to steer the wheel, but hasn't decided where they truly want to go. They're no longer a victim of circumstances, but they're not yet the creator of them. And this is where most people stay for years, because it feels like progress. It feels close. But moving to the next level doesn't require a better technique.
It requires becoming someone different. Level 3. The creator. The creator no longer fights life. They've understood something fundamental. Reality isn't a wall. It isn't an enemy. It's a mirror. And you don't argue with a mirror. You don't convince it. You don't try to break it. It simply reflects. The creator realizes life isn't happening to them. It's happening through them. If the victim is a leaf in the wind, and the player is someone trying to control the wind, the creator is the one who understands where the wind begins. They don't work on events. They work on the source. They understand that every external outcome is a byproduct of an internal state. It's not words that create reality, not rituals, not effort alone. State. It's like tuning a radio frequency. You can twist the dial all day long, but if you're not on the right frequency, you won't hear the station you want. The creator adjusts the frequency. If money is temporarily low, they don't collapse into scarcity. They don't radiate lack. They hold stability, resourcefulness, certainty. If they're alone, they don't fall into loneliness. They embody wholeness, and life begins to respond. Because reality isn't random. It's a feedback system. The creator doesn't try to fix the reflection in the mirror. They change the expression on their own face. They don't fight the shadow. They turn on the light. When a problem appears, they don't react automatically. They pause. And that pause is power. In that pause, they don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" They ask, "What state in me is generating this?" Then they shift the cause, and the effect reorganizes on its own. The creator doesn't live from fear. They live from choice. Not from lack, but from inner alignment. They no longer try to control life through force. They influence it through identity. And that's real freedom. Why your state of being matters more than anything, and how to change it. Your state is the foundation. Everything else is just a reflection. Think of your mind like a computer. External events are the programs, and your brain is the processor. If your processor is old, overloaded, or infected with viruses, no program will run smoothly. You can read all the books, do all the meditations, follow every technique. The results will be temporary if your internal code isn't updated. It's the same with people. If there's fear, lack, or anxiety inside, even millions of dollars won't make you feel free. You'll still react, control, and try to manipulate everything around you. Your state is your frequency, like a radio. If you're not tuned to the right station, you won't catch the signal. And if you do tune in correctly, no external weather can knock you off course. You stay centered, no matter what happens around you. How to change your state. Awareness. The first step is noticing what's happening inside you. Anger, anxiety, fear. Just observe. The pause between an event and your reaction. That's where freedom begins. Focus choice. You can focus on fear and scarcity, and life will reflect that back to you again and again, or you can focus on resources, opportunities, and what you already have. And the world starts matching that state. Body physiology. Your state is reinforced through your body. Stand tall, open your shoulders, take a deep breath. These simple actions trigger internal chemistry that boosts confidence, stability, and control. Language and thoughts. What you say and think reinforces your state. I can't strengthens fear. I am capable. I am resourceful. Strengthens your internal code of power. Practice and repetition. Your state doesn't change instantly. You need to notice your reactions daily, see where you respond like a victim, where like a player, and gradually train the creator within. Bottom line, your state is the source. Change it, and your world changes automatically. Techniques, visualization, money, connections, they're just tools. If your internal code isn't rewritten, they won't work consistently. Now you can see the full picture. The victim reacts to life. The player seeks control through external methods, and the creator manages the source itself, their internal state. The key takeaway: your state matters more than anything. Not money, not techniques, not rituals. How you feel inside shapes your entire outer world. And here's the good news. This skill is available to everyone. You can stop being a victim of circumstances. You can stop riding the emotional roller coaster like the player. You can become the creator of your life, a source of power, resources, and freedom. Start simple. Notice your reactions. Shift your focus. Tune your body and your thoughts. Do it every day. Gradually, your internal code rewrites itself, and reality reorganizes automatically. Remember, freedom starts from within. And once you step into the creator, the outer world becomes a reflection of your inner harmony. If this video gave you a breakthrough, subscribe for more practical techniques to master your state and become the creator of your life. And make sure to watch the rest of the videos. There are even more tools and practices that can truly transform your life.